What's happening, y'all? It's Will the Thrill from Wilfred Ninja Frelix. Unity featuring the Queen.
I let you go deeply, baby. No holding back for me. No holding back for you.
The light of day, it shines so bright. It's because I do love you. You know that. Near you I'll be all day, all night. Because you love me too. You know that this place that we have come to creates a bond to keep on you. My life is yours and yours is mine. I'm needing you, need you. Clear sky, no clouds are seen in view. There's no need to stay away. Come, my love. Time come, we need to seal it true. There is no other way. We know that this place that we have come to creates a bond to keep on to. My life is yours and yours is mine. I'm needing you, need you, need you. My heart, my mind, they are as one. It's because I'm so in love. We know that the best of all is yet to come. You see now there is love. We know that this place that we have come to creates a bond to keep on to. My life is yours and yours is mine. I need you, need you, need you. This place that we have come to creates a bond to keep on to. Is yours and yours is mine. I'm needing you, need you, need you.
Day after day I see this love was meant to be. We need each other desperately. And when the time is right, we do agree breathlessly. No one will ever love you like I do. I give my last breath just to be with you. Can't help the way that I feel, because I know this love is real. And when you hold my hand, tell me that you understand. No matter what we're going through, yes, you're always there. Show me how much you care. This is true. Holding me in your arms at the end of my day. All my troubles seem to melt away. Can't help the way that I feel, because I know this is real. This is real. This is real.
so happy to tell somebody to be quiet.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and Happy New Year's to everybody, and welcome to the show today, to the Indie Live Spot.
Hey.
Welcome. You look, we have a full plate today. Yes. So welcome. Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun before we come on the air.
He's like the OG.
Yep. Yeah. Original Gilchrist.
Yeah. Lord Gilchrist. Oh yeah.
The Lord V.
Yeah.
Man.
I was getting ready to say, I'm gonna say it out. I'm gonna throw it out there. Yeah, them California boys, they got the suntan and everything.
No, he didn't.
He just won't let that go.
I know, right?
David's not enough.
He won't let it go.
Boy, you ain't nothing but a nomad.
I think there's a Disney song that goes, "Let it go."
I had to throw that out there. I really.
Yeah, but Mac, they were black before they left. They didn't have no care.
They got all that sun out there. Looking out there,
Oh, man. It's less stress, It's less stress, but just everything's laid back. Everything's cool.
Okay, then Sam, since you're taking the lead, tell us about. As many of you listeners know, Sam Hankins. Hankins. Did I say that right? Sam Hankins.
You said right. Yeah, you said it right. That's it.
He's a fantastic independent artist, trumpet, award-winning trumpet player. Has a ton of CDs out. So let's start with Hankins because he left Chicago to L.A. So tell us.
Well, let's introduce everybody that's on the show, because
sounds good to me.
There's might be some folks might be tuning in and that may not have seen these gentlemen. So for
the
one,
Three Kings.
Yep, the Three Kings. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, all right. But no, welcome back, Sam and David. Sam Hankins and David McLorren, and of course our brother DJ Mr. Keith Gilchrist is in the house as well with us today.
Contest promoter.
Yeah.
On and on and on. Has many titles, you guys.
Yes, he has all of that, and so.
Reminds me of the song from Thin Lizzy. Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town.
I know, right? Oh, it's me and the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now we have the real tall man in the house. Great thinks he's a tall man.
Now what you trying to say? I'm a fidget?
No, that you're the
You said it.
mockerator, like you were the last time. You're the mockerator.
He needs to stick
Mac,
with the tall man.
Before we go on with our guest, can you tell us what a fidget is?
A midget?
Oh.
Remember, that's what Keith called Gia, that she was a fidget. I'm like, what?
What's a fidget?
Well, that fidget is just beyond midget stage.
Okay.
I'm not a fidget.
So how would you call? Well, but then I guess standing against Lord V, anyone would be a fidget.
Yeah.
No,
That was
no, but you really had to be there to see him get out of that truck. I'm not lying. If he could have just had a step ladder roll off from the side, you'd be like, oh, okay. No, brother man, open the door, and he slid out the truck. I was like, what?
That's because he didn't have his platforms on.
Mac, was this you?
Oh.
Do you have one of those big Texas trucks going to Georgia, Atlanta?
Well, he got that Escalade truck.
Okay.
You know, you got
Yeah.
nice
You know, he
tires,
has to jump
rims
up
on
to reach the handle.
it. Handles on the outside, you know.
Running jump.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Joyce, you had to see it to believe it. That was the funniest sight. Because coming up to my apartment at that time, it was like coming up a hill. So I'm up here, up tall, and dude pulled in the parking lot. He's like, yeah, I'm here. So I'm standing outside. So I'm waiting to see this tall man get out the truck. Dude opened the door. What are you waiting on? And he slid off the seat. I was like,
No, the best part is watching him drive. Barely
Yeah.
see over the
Yeah.
wheel.
I agree with David about his driving. I'm in the front seat. Hanging on to the
Yeah.
what do you call those things? What do you call those things?
The handle.
The seat belts and harness and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
wow.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, Mr. Mackey. It's all right, Mr. Mackey.
And then, you know, when I hugged the brother, when he came up to me, he was up in my chest. I was like,
Yep.
mm.
Sir,
So is that all you got? Oh, that was good.
Joyce. Yes, Joyce.
Yes, since we started with. Yeah, since we started with Sam, go ahead, Sam. Tell us about yourself.
Well, what would you like to know?
You know, like I said earlier, you're an award-winning independent artist, trumpet. You got a ton of CDs, and we know you just transitioned from Chicago to Chicago, Illinois, to LA, I think, Los Angeles, California. So, tell us how you've been. Tell your fans how you've been and how the transition has been for you.
Well, you know, everything's been wonderful. I mean, since, you know, relocating from Chicago to, you know, to Los Angeles, and, you know, it's been great. I mean, soon as I stepped off the plane, things just moved. You know, I started looking around for jam sessions. You know, it's like starting all over again. You know, you're moving in a new place, you know, don't know anybody. And so, you know, so me and my wife was out, you know, walking around one weekend with a friend of ours, you know, down to Crenshaw. You know, so we was down there.
Crenshaw.
Yeah, it was down to Crenshaw, you know, and so, you know, we've seen these museums, and next thing you know, I looked up and said the Barbara Morrison Performance Arts Center. I said, oh my gosh,
Yes.
I didn't know about, you know, so walked in, checked out a few things. She got a museum of all
Right.
these great jazz artists, musicians, and so she wasn't there at that time, but you know, one of her sisters was there, and I said, man, I really like this. I remember growing up on Barbara Morrison. You know, I'm 10, 11, 12, 13, you know, I remember her. And so he said, well, you know, we got a jam session every Monday night. She has a jam session every Monday night. You know, come back at 7 o'clock. I said, sure, no problem. So came back that following Monday, and the place is packed. I mean, just musicians everywhere, just sitting there. I'm just like, oh my God, I am not 20, 23, 20. I am, you know, just going through that thing again. It's like, oh my God, look at you looking around, all these musicians. And so I said, oh, well, so I'm sitting there. So that's the thing. She's in a wheelchair. So my horn's out, you know, sitting on the side. I'm sitting there, and she comes, stop. Who are you?
That's her.
I said, my name's Sam Hankins. Is that your horn? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll move it out the way. He said, how come you're not up there? Get your butt up there. Okay. So,
Yes, ma'am.
you know, so people was already playing, so I got my horn and took it out. So I'm waiting for my turn. You know, if you don't know about, you know, certain jam sessions, you know, most musicians understand the process of it. But usually when you go to a jam session, you got a lot of musicians up there, and you got somebody telling you when to play, when not to play, get off. Somebody else comes up and stuff like that.
Right.
Or so somebody else was playing, then so she started, you know, after that particular person stopped playing, she came up, she called out a tune, and called out, you know, I don't know, she just called out a standard tune, and she said, you playing? I said, oh, okay. So she sang the song, so came to solo, and I took the solo, and next thing you know, I'm up there continuing the whole jam section. She would not let me go. She just said, where the heck you come from? I said, Chicago. You know, I'm just like, this woman's like up there, you know, it's just,
Yeah.
I did not know what I said. I'm from Chicago.
Say, Sam, was that the video that you sent me? Because you was up there like over 45 minutes.
I don't know. I mean, it could be. I don't know which video I sent you, but it was a lot of people there, and all I know is I was up there playing constantly, and it's like I wanted to go off and sit down. Okay, I did my thing. Let me just go off and sit down. And she kept saying, "No, you ain't going nowhere. You stay up here." So after that night, she said, "Well, what are you doing Friday and Saturday?" I said, "I just stepped off the plane last week." I said, "I'm not doing anything. I just moved here." She said, "Come back Friday, Saturday. You got to gig with me. You playing with me."
Sweet.
So ever since then, I've been playing with her, you know, going to all these jazz festivals and all these gigs in LA and you know, just all these different places. You know, she said, "You coming?" I said, "Okay." So
That's right. You gotta do.
Yeah.
I met her through Wendell Music Man. He's a guitar player out in LA. He was part of the band that backed me up. He said, "You got to come and meet Barbara Morrison." And she was so gracious. I got on the stage with her, and then she called me back. And then she said, "Oh, y'all just play Mr. Magic." And she started singing it. And I stole something from her because she's so versatile from jazz, blues, R&B,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah.
So she's doing Mr. Magic, and she started doing No Diggity. Doing the song.
Oh yeah. She still sings it. Yeah.
She said, "I like the way you work it," and I leaned over, "No diggity," and everybody fell. I was like, okay, you know. I think I have it on YouTube with us jamming together. Yeah, but I stole that from, and so now when I do Mr. Magic, I go into the "Shot It Get Down," "Good Lord," do all that. So I stole that from her. So when people hear me do that, that's where I got the idea. I said, you know, it fits right in. So, and she was a lot of fun. But I'm sure wasn't Wendell playing guitar at the Monday night? Wendell Music Man, I call him Wendell Music Man.
No, he usually got a very lot of different guitar players.
Okay,
The normal guitar player that the band that we play in plays behind her.
Okay.
His name is I forgot his name. Off the top of my head. Charles Small. I'm saying Charles Small.
Okay. So, not the same guy.
Normally plays with them and everything. But no, she's beautiful. So things been going very well. You know, I've been gigging a lot. You know, since before the pandemic hit very hard. I was I was playing constantly. I mean, it wasn't a day. I say maybe Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday, I was playing constantly. You know, and so things was, but I'm optimistic. Things are gonna come back. Things are gonna bounce back. You know, we don't. We had a tour booked in June to Barcelona that she goes every year to do, and so we was getting ready. We was working for that, getting ready to do that, but that not happened. But other than that, I mean, like I said, I'm doing well.
But Sam, are you teaching any or what?
Well, I'm still doing the private lessons online. Still teaching a couple students online. Okay. Still writing. Still got some things coming out pretty soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And don't forget to send it our way so we can get you.
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, things been going well. I mean, I can't complain.
You ought to work it out so we can get Barbara on the show.
Yeah, well, I can talk. Yeah, I'll talk to her.
Work that out.
Yeah.
You already did.
Me and Grizz already worked it out.
I just have to say it because I don't want to come out there and spank Sam. With
Did he say spank you?
Grizz, are you ready? Grizz?
Oh, man, there you go. Give me the bat, man. Just give me the bat.
Lord V, Dia said that she's going to use that pine one on you.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Okay.
So,
let me regroup here. Let me regroup.
Yeah. Everything's going well. I mean, I'm just doing what I can do and pick up the horn. Something comes around. I'm just putting stuff out just to let people know who I am and just let them know that I'm still surviving.
Well, evidently it didn't take you too long since you got with Barbara. It didn't take you too long to get acclimated.
No, I mean, like I said, I met a lot of great musicians as well. Also at another jam session, another place I used to play at called Harvell's in Santa Monica. And it's another place, nice club. So I met a lot of great musicians out there as well. I've done a lot of jam sessions. And end up, becoming friends with the bass player in this particular group. He's Diana Ross, music director, and so so I've become good friends. So I met a lot of great people, musicians out here, networking, and so I just kind of go and throw myself in there with the kids and try to survive, and they to look at me and say, "Where you from?" Chicago.
Did you fly back to Chicago and play with all that on y'all? What y'all normally do?
No. We had something set up,
Okay,
but
man.
it just didn't. It didn't come through because all this pandemic stuff started happening and flights.
Okay.
So it's just like, no, I don't want to take a chance. So
Okay.
stay home, but hopefully, we definitely gonna work something out. He got something in mind. Hopefully get the guys back and we can start doing something. It's just so hard doing something, virtual. When you're not live or when you're not, right there with everybody. It's a different feel. It's very different to play online.
Well, they definitely been doing with it. Brian Cole's a buzz shit. He be playing and getting drunk at the same time, drinking that wine.
Yeah, well,
But
he
he
can
has
do
the
that.
money to do it.
Yeah, he can do that. Yeah,
Thank you, David.
Thank you. That's what people don't realize.
Yeah, I mean, and especially when people are playing online or just doing that virtual, it takes money just to get the equipment. People don't realize that you got to have these certain equipments just to try to line up and listen to the next person when you're playing, and it's just like, well, heck, if I'm going to spend this much money to get the guy to play, I said, you know what, we'll wait till we come together again.
Hey, just turn on my Facebook Live and go for it.
There you go.
I think they're stopping that now. Facebook's not even allowing you to do that anymore.
Wow.
Well, they felt like it's taking money from them or something.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So now everybody does everything on Instagram.
Yeah.
Right.
So, other than that, I am doing.
Oh, I
I'm
saw
doing
you on
great.
Instagram, homie. David, I'm sorry, David. For those, I call him me, but but anyway, I cut you off, Sam. We'll get you next, homie.
No
good.
problem. No,
I'm
like I
good.
say,
Yeah,
this
I'm
pretty
good.
much what's going on with me.
Well,
Everything's going well.
and also
and,
while we are talking with Sam on the subject, I just wanted to bring up before we go to David, to catch up with David. Sam, tell us about, because we've really been enjoying the track. We've been playing your track on the show, the Carol's Dream. So that's something kind of new from you. So tell us a little bit about that right quick.
Well, that's decided to, write a song to dedicate to my wife for all the years she put up with my crap. all the stuff that, as just musicians and artists go through, you always got somebody stable to, keep you grounded and everything. But I wanted to do something, nice. So, I had this tune in mind and I just kind of cranked it out and sent to Will Howard, he's bass player that plays with me and Ollie. He's in the Ollie Reed group, bass player, but he does a lot of producing. And so I sent it to him and he kind of like did his magic and that's basically what came out. I mean, it's I felt like it was a good tune and so she likes it. So she gave her approval. She said, okay, you can pull it out. I said, okay. So I pull it out.
There you go.
No approval there.
All right.
So some other things I'm working on. I was going to come out with another CD, but with things going on, this and that, I just thought it'd be an invitation just to pull out singles and maybe do an EP3, just something. Because right now, trying to pull out a CD, do something with CDs. I'm not gigging. That's not where I can go sell, pull them out and sell them and stuff like that. So
Right.
But I just felt like I said I want to just go put out some singles and just keep things going, and then hopefully somebody will like it and buy it and keep going.
Totally understand. Well, we're definitely gonna let the listeners check it out here in a little bit. But I just wanted to kind of get your thoughts on that. And before we go over to Mr. Dave, Mr. McLorren, what's been going on, brother?
Same old. I've been, just adapting to a new way of doing things. I've been good, Obviously, I've taken sort of a break from the whole jazz scene not really, but not really. I've been I took a break from creating albums just like Sam because
Mm-hmm.
putting out a whole album right now, it just kind of one song, two songs may take, but then the rest of the album kind of goes flat because you're not gigging, as Sam said, and I decided to focus on producing for other people,
Yeah.
in jazz, outside of jazz, collaborating with a few people, doing some new music, and I write all the time, so I have like music just stacked up,
Yeah.
not sure, who's gonna work on what, but it's there, and for me, it's it's something that I love, so I won't stop doing it, in some form or the other, so
Yeah.
I'm always, looking for my own lane. I haven't done any live shows online because it's way too saturated right now, and I was doing that before. People got the idea to go online and try to do live shows, and it's just too crowded right now. So I'm like, I will find my own lane to create my music as opposed to fight other people, for
Attention.
whoever
space.
wants it can have it. Is
Yeah.
pretty much and
David.
it's nothing but love for everybody.
Yeah, David.
Right.
Since you left L.A. out there, now you in Seattle. What's the scene like in Seattle?
Seattle is pretty much shut down just like everybody else.
True.
There's nothing really going on, so there's no live music, there's no venues. It's kind of quiet. I mean, you can still go out, order food, go shopping, do things of that nature, but it's pretty much waiting for this pandemic to blow over like everybody else. So you have to pretty much adapt to the times. I mean, and it's a good thing because we learn to be okay without having the crowds and without having all of the things that we depended on to live. You could actually be okay in your home by yourself, and your family, and not lose your mind, so to speak. Yeah. As much as I miss my family, we talk more now than we did before the pandemic. We're
Right.
always on Zoom, doing a family group chat.
Yes.
I mean, we call each other a lot more because we now have the time to actually stop life and to be connected, so to speak. So there's a lot of good. I mean, a lot of people lost loved ones, and for that I'm truly sorry. But at the same time, we gained a lot. Even the earth itself is replenishing itself. Like, I mean, you see new species that were extinct coming out, trees and greenery growing because we're not abusing the earth as much as we used to because we have to stay home.
Yeah, you're right.
So there's a lot of good. I mean, you could learn more. You have time to read books, and so I take the time to read and to kind of get into knowing figuring out who I am even at my age. There's always time to reflect and kind of get in touch with what made you do the things that you're doing now. So
Don't make yourself sound that old. You're not as old as Ray and me, so stop.
And me.
oh, I'm close.
That's why I went. But you know what, David? I love what you said because I was talking to my husband yesterday and even my mother-in-law. I said, wearing a mask when I go out, I heard a lady, she's losing her mind and she's giving this 10, 15-minute speech about how she's been treated like a second-class citizen and people are rude and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, is this the first time you've ever experienced rejection? Oh, my God. You've really been having a good life. But that's an inconvenience that's I can tolerate because, when I see a triplet girls in an elementary school age lost their mother to COVID and the father has to take over, that's when you go, I had to wear a mask in the store. We need to be a little more balanced about things. That's not a hard life, y'all.
True.
Right.
That's not a hard life. That's not hard. Come on, think about it. My mom had to die alone because she had COVID. We weren't allowed. So wearing a mask That's all I have to worry about.
Well, I was.
It's just not a big deal to me. I
agree.
could
I agree.
money. I've had festivals canceled, gigs canceled.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's disappointment, but I can live with that. This is not going like you said, David. We can find something good to come out of it. And I think that's a great balance to have, and just stop and think every time you get irritated, just think that people are going through a whole lot worse than it's just wearing a mask is not the biggest thing. If that's tearing you apart like that, then you need some counseling, you need some help.
Right.
I'm not trying to be funny. You really do need some help. If you are really flipping like that to the point where you're so angry, maybe it's stirring up something that has nothing to do with that mask.
Well,
That's true.
I was talking to a relative this morning, and she was telling me a whole family was wiped out with this COVID. I said, that's
Are
how.
they alive?
No, they were wiped out with the COVID. All of them, it killed them.
Are they all died?
They all died.
A whole family?
A whole family.
Ooh,
She said about 6 or 7 of them are 8 or something like this. She was saying. I said, "Boy, this is just too wild." But I myself personally, I think I'm gonna wait and see what the vaccine's gonna do to other people before I
Yeah.
take it. I don't want to be part of the strategic experiment. I don't want to be a part of that.
Right.
So I'm just gonna wait to see myself.
I don't blame you, Ray. A
No.
short man with 2 heads.
Uh,
Not a good look.
you see
That was a good one. That was a good
See how
one.
my
That was
friends do me.
a good one, man.
A short man with 2 heads. Okay.
Oh,
Or it could be worse. It could be Cyclops. One eye.
Right,
You know?
right.
but like I say, I definitely agree with you. Joyce. I mean, we have a lot to be thankful for. Even though we may think, man, we lost this, we lost that, we can't do this, we can't do that, we don't have a job. Things like I say, things could be worse. A lot worse. But
I think my thing is everybody's still eating, aren't they? Y'all-
Well, some people aren't.
Some people.
Well,
yeah,
I'm talking about right here, right now, what we're talking about. Y'all are still eating and you're still
You're right.
That's the whole thing.
Right. That's
Still
why I
hit-
don't complain.
Can't complain because they ain't gonna do no good no way.
Right.
I mean, and to be honest, this is it's not a negative for me, as much as being thankful for the things that I have and the things that I'm able to do in the midst of all of this. Because I
Right.
mean, life is a struggle, whether there's COVID or not. It's all about your perspective. I understand, there are circumstances where it's worse than worse for somebody else than it is.
Right.
For others.
Hey,
But
another
at the
thing I
same time-
thought. Go ahead, Mac. I'm sorry.
No, it's just, like I said, for others, because we are blessed. We're not having our homes taken away from us, and we got money still coming in one way or another. It's still coming, and you're eating, and things like that. But yeah, I have sympathy for the rest of them, but shoot, I just feel I'm totally blessed.
And I think a lot has to do with if your life has been maybe because the people who aren't losing their minds are people who have dealt with struggles their entire lives. Like David said, if it's not COVID, it's something else. So maybe you have dealt with and overcome and dealt with and you've done without, that's been since I can remember myself. Okay, we can't afford this right now. Next. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, and I've dealt with growing up, okay, filet mignon, no, but we can do this. Because gumbo now is a popular meal, but that was a poor man's meal. You know what I mean?
Well,
You can
yeah.
feed a lot of people. So you can, with beans and different soups and different dishes, you can make some really elaborate meals and you just make some adjustments. Okay, I can't do this anymore. Okay, that's fine. But maybe this is a test This is on a test to
Well,
see, how strong we are. Where are we? Where's our relationship with the Almighty God? I'm just gonna say it.
I got one of them poor man meals in my refrigerator that I'm gonna warm up here in a few and start eating.
Brother, you don't need no more meals. You don't need no more meals. Leave the poor meal alone and just go on and drink some water.
You said Sam. You said he got a fast. He got a fast.
You got that blood key?
I still love you, brother. I still love you, brother.
I know that's right, Sam.
Neckbone soup.
That sounds good though.
I don't care what nobody said. I love them neck bones.
Well, of course. Otherwise, you shouldn't be saying that.
Yeah, I love
Get them neck bones and drink that what they call it, pot liquor.
pot liquor.
Yeah.
Oh, that pot liquor over
Moonshine.
rice. Pot liquor over that rice. You good to go.
Oh my goodness.
You are good to go. You hear me?
Of course.
Yes.
All right, back to you, Gary.
Okay, and I want to also mention, Joyce, you might just adjust your microphone down just a hair, because it's like it's almost to the point where it's almost distorting. Not quite, but it's almost there. So I just want to make sure you're good.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, we can still hear you.
I mean, can you hear me without distortion now? How's that?
It's
Still just a tad.
just a tad.
How about now?
Okay, there you go. There you
All
go.
right.
Yes. So, but no. So yeah. So great. Now I also want to touch with our Lord V here, man. How was your New Year's? How'd you bring it in? Everything? You bring it in okay? Everything?
Brother, I brought everything in quiet.
There you go.
Very quiet.
That's right.
It's been a good year for me, through everything that's going on, passing of my sister, but I'm here, and the business has been flourishing pretty well.
Yeah.
Since all the artists are at home, I even gained some new clients. So everything has been good.
Yeah.
The health is I'm maintaining. Just did my part of my cancer test on Thursday. I go do my PET scan on January 7th. So we'll just see where things go with that.
Sure.
But other than that, I've been staying out of harm's way. You probably can find me here on the computer, 12 hours a day. With the marketing and promotion. So, everything has been good. Everything has been good. My clients are behaving right, David Howard. I do. Look, you know me. I have to pull it out.
Not David Howard. Now, if you said Ray Mack, yes, but not David
They've been
Howard.
good for the most part. So no complaints on my end. The radio show is going well.
Right.
Doing 3 days a week with Soul Jazzy Radio.
Awesome.
And then I do a syndicated show on Mondays with the Indie Music Network. So I've been staying busy.
That's wonderful, man.
But tell the listening audience, what do you do for independent artists?
I had to get in my old man nap, as Rod Williams say. I had to get my old man nap in, and then I'm good to go. Yeah, man. But it's always good to be here with family as usual. This is home for me. Always home.
Yes, sir. Wonderful.
You said you have the business of promoting artists. Do you have a name of your business? Tell the listening audience what's the name and describe your business, what you do.
The name of the business is Jazzman Music Marketing and Promotion, and I do strictly social media marketing with Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, the whole package.
Excellent job
for artists on social media, and it's pretty good business.
Yeah.
Right. But I know you do press releases as well
If
for
I do
artists.
press releases for my clients, for my new clients, anything that's going out that's new, I do a press release on that.
Okay.
I saw Will.
And you're in the concert promotion too. I see you as a concert promoter as well. So
hmm
tell the audience about that as well.
I do concert promoting. Um, mostly it's more tailored to my artists.
Okay.
I do work with a few promoters, couple on the West Coast, some Midwest. So I work with them as well. With all that is, I don't do too many shows anymore, like I used to do a lot of events. So I cut that pretty much off and just stick with the marketing aspect of it.
Well,
Okay.
You need to let Wilfred know that video that he done, man. That was very enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have been working on that. You know, he wanted to do something a little different. Matter of fact, that's the current single release.
Yeah.
And so we started on that project beginning of October,
Okay.
and finally got it all done.
Shout outs
So
to
it came out to
Wilfred.
product.
Look here. What got me, boy, I loved it. Boy, look here. He was walking into the club area. You know, he was playing outside, and this guy and a girl walked up, and guy had a beard. He turned around, and the girl turned around and looked at him. So he went on in and got to playing and stuff like that. And he walked out with the girl, the guy with the beard. Walked out with us.
Player?
Matter of fact, that young lady, that's Sophia Janelle, and she's the vocalist on the track.
Okay.
And she does vocal. You know, she has a few other bright spots on the
Now,
CD.
what track is this one for? The video?
With you,
Yeah.
Is it on YouTube?
yes,
Where can we watch it?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It
I released it on YouTube
Last week.
Wednesday.
I watched it. It was great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
boy,
I'll
he
have to
got
check it
that.
out.
Well, look at it, boy.
Check it out.
He done walked out there with the woman. The woman look at him, then he goes in.
You
and
enjoyed that.
walks in. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Boy.
The guy that was playing.
He caught the girl, boy. He just threw up his hand. He didn't know what to do.
Shout outs to Wilfred.
Yes,
Yeah.
Wilfred.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Congrats on that. I'm gonna check it out. If you're listening, we'll check it out.
No,
Yes,
sounds
definitely.
good.
We'll show
Sounds
him.
good. You'll enjoy it.
Pete, you said that the lady in the video, Sophia, is she also the one that does Unity? The vocals
Yes.
on Unity? Okay.
Yes, she does vocals on Unity.
Okay, cool.
Yes. You know, so things have been rolling pretty good for that young man. You know, that Unity, that track was up for Grammy consideration. So,
Wow.
you know, we've been blessed. You know, blessed all the way around. So he was in total shock. And somebody came to me and talked to me about it, and that I made it happen with the help of this other individual. So
Awesome.
it was wonderful. It's wonderful.
Well, y'all done a hell of a
It's
job.
cool.
Y'all done
Cool.
a hell of a job on that one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
So we have one artist, everybody, who's been Grammy consideration for 5 years. He's
Mhm.
what's his name?
David.
David McLorren.
Yes, indeed. You know,
Hey, Ninja.
The
Yeah.
ninja.
you know
Yeah.
how blessed am I to be friends with him. You know, and he sit up there all modest and everything.
He is.
Very
You
modest.
know, look,
Very
please,
modest.
folks, look around. You'll see his name filtered into a lot of
Hot.
work that's going out. Trust.
Yes. He is the man.
You know.
I,
Look at. He's so shamey.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Look at
He's
that.
honest.
You know.
No. The thing is, it's really not about me. It's really about the music. I know, a lot of people don't actually believe that. I believe that, but that's really the truth. I mean, I work with a lot of great people. I produce for some even greater people. I mean, so it's really about the thing that I love, which is music. I mean, I've been, doing this thing for a long time, and, it's nice to see your name up in, lights, but at the end of the day that is not the destination. That's only just part of the journey.
Story.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, you
And
tell
what
other
another
people.
thing about David is that he has, even though I don't know the names of people that he's worked with, but I know he's worked with some really famous people, especially on the East Coast. But he's never talked about it, and that's what I love, because he doesn't want to boast about himself, and he's that because he's that good of a musician, but that also very
Producer,
producer,
writer, composer.
Hell, David, we have to slap you on
I'm
the
not
back.
done yet. Hold on, I'm not done yet. And so, but because I just want people to know, our audience to know, that this man is an amazing talent. Okay?
Absolutely.
He doesn't boast about himself. He doesn't talk about himself because he doesn't like to talk about himself. He focuses on the music.
Right.
And that's what makes him such an amazing. I'm not done. Such an amazing person. That's what makes him an amazing person, an amazing friend to have in your life. So my
love you
for that.
You're right, Grizz.
And that you never change, and I love that you never change.
You guys are just the sweetest, But I have been fortunate, blessed even to work with a lot of people, including, some of the artists in this chat right now. Sam. Yes.
Hey, I'm gonna grow up and be just like you one day. Just like you one day, man. So
Family, we have to slap you on the back because you're not gonna, you're not gonna put yourself out there. So we have to do that.
No, we're gonna pat him on the back. We're not gonna slap him.
We're gonna pat him on the back.
But this is the reason why these guys go far. All of you musicians, because they're so humble. And in this business, you have to be humble.
Yeah.
Because if you sit out there and grandstand, nobody want to work with you.
I know it.
I mean, that's up front, and that's the bottom line. Don't nobody want to work with you.
Yeah.
When you got a stinky attitude.
Because you're too much of a tool to deal with.
Yeah, David is. I can testify.
I can tell you some stories about that, but that's another episode.
Sam, trust me, I know he saved my Many Colors project. That man saved that project for me because somebody messed it up. And I'm not finished, Mac.
Oh,
I'm speaking.
Queen has spoken.
So who you referring to? Who you referring to, Joyce? I'm sorry.
No, right. Talking to Mac. I told Mac I'm speaking. No. I was saying that he saved by many, and I'm like, Sam, it's a long story, but he saved that project. And David McLorren.
Oh, yeah.
It's a long story, but and he's one of the people that can call me, and I will literally drop everything just to help him out. What do you need? Joyce, I'm going to send you Open Your Eyes and Funk 101. Just do whatever with it. I'm sure. And I took my time. I think I took his project more seriously than my own because this is David McLorren. I can't just send him anything. Right. And I think it wasn't until the following year that I realized that album with those 2 tracks was a Grammy consideration. I said, well, dang, let me put that in my bio now. It didn't occur to me. You don't think about that, collaborating. And I love collaborating, but I want to collaborate with people who are serious and are patient, and like Keith said, that are humble. And with David, if I don't do something right, you just let me know. He politely let me know. Because when I did a 10-minute flute, meditation, I thought I had done such a good job. I mixed it and mastered it myself. And he said, well, let me show you how it really should sound. And he was right. It did sound better. And I said, brother, let me just pay you to do it. Okay, you master it for me. So I'm gonna pat you on the back because you've just been, like Gris said, very consistent. And I don't mind, letting people know what you've done a lot for me. So thank you. I not thank you, but I'm thanking you again. You've been a great friend. So just know, brother, because there are people, they want to collaborate and they don't, you know, like I get, you know how you get these messages from people you don't know?
Right. Right.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
well, who are you? What do you want?
Yeah.
And now I'm a little reluctant. When I first came back to music 10 years ago, I was open, but my husband was the one who set me down. He said, you need to stop collaborating with all these people and work with people who are serious because you're not achieving your own goals. You're helping other people achieve their goals and they're using you up and they don't give you nothing in return.
Yeah.
Like, go away. And so I said, okay. And he wasn't being, because if those who know my husband, he's not a mean person, but it was good advice for me to say, okay, I want to surround myself with people who will work hard. But there's also one person that we need to pat on the back that he's just as bad as my brother David. And his name is Gary Fuston. No,
Oh, stop.
G.
Stop.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I could take Gary in
Another
the
one that is
alley.
Come on, Chris.
Yep.
You tell
Come
him, Gary.
on.
Tell him.
Tell the story,
I already
Chris.
told
Come
you
on.
we have to do a show. You know, we have to. I'm doing another
intervention.
Yo,
Yeah, that's coming up soon. We just have to work out the details. But we're doing a takeover show, interviewing Gary.
Yeah.
Takeover
Oh,
show.
that sounds real
definitely.
good, Dave. I forgot about that.
Yes. I
Yeah,
keep
do a
saying,
takeover show. Put
I
Gary
already
in the
put
hot
him on
seat.
notice.
No,
Because
good,
he
good.
just released a new project, and I heard it. Yes.
He keeps spitting out these great tunes. He's gone from smooth to funk to hip hop, and I wrote a funk song and I sent it to him. He loved it, but you know, he's producing it, and he said, well, just like David, listen to this, Joyce. I slowed the tempo down and I did this, and it sounds great. I have to do my part again, and I'm telling you, I'm so excited about working with Gary. He's just so quick. He's like David.
Yeah, he posted something online. When was that, Gary? A month ago?
Yeah, I think so. Probably about a month ago.
Which one?
You know, I just so happened to get on Facebook that day, and he had just posted it. I said, let me check this tune out. I was like, he almost had me cussing on Facebook. And he still ain't sent me the track yet to play on the radio.
And it sounds like Hobby.
I was like, oh. He's like, you like that? I was like, yes, I do.
Well, you know, it's almost like, you know, it's like God's is showing you, like, you don't have to look for anybody to work with. You got people in your circle already who are super talented, who can do everything you know you need them to do. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Trumpet Man.
because I'm not the only one speaking. Why are you speaking on me?
Boy. But no, I had called Gary up and I was listening, you know, in the background before he started talking. I said, damn, boy, that sounds good. He said, yeah, that's the track that Joyce had sent over to me. I sent it over to her. Said she was just jumping up and down. She said, ooh, it sounds so good. That track do sound good, boy, what you was doing for her. Really do.
Well.
But I really wanted to do that song. The title is Sax O Funk.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
And
what did Darren want you to call it? What did Darren want you to call
You tell me what my husband wanted to call it.
Damn, that's good.
Look at it. He tried to put Darren on Front Street.
No, he can say it. I'm just not gonna say. What did my husband want to call it, Mac?
Oh, damn, that's good.
No, just the first one.
Damn.
Because he said when I first played it for him, and the thing is, when things are coming to you, you have to sit and write it fast and write because it's like, okay, here's the verse, and when I got to the horn section, I had to take my mic in the studio and just sing it, and I laid it out, and my husband was like, hell, it's good. He said, call it that. I said, no, baby, that's not me. I can't do that.
I don't think it's it's wrong for you not to call
No,
it
I
that.
don't think so at all.
I don't think so.
If that's the reaction,
That's the reaction that he got.
that's the reaction.
And
Maybe you
I
should put it
said
in
the same.
parentheses.
I said the same thing, Joyce. So yeah, you might well just name it that. It's just like Maurice wrote this book. He wrote the book, talking about, getting the money and stuff like that when he's doing gigs. He said, well, give me my damn money. He wrote that book, said, give me my damn money. And it's been said. I don't see
like
what
that.
Right,
Joyce,
right.
maybe still call it the way you want it, but then in parentheses put dang.
That's right. I don't know. That's the first thing because I love that era, y'all, the funk era. I think it because it's the era that could repeat the same groove and be alive and creative and give you that move. I love smooth jazz because I'm also about to release a smooth jazz track as well. And Willie, if you're listening, I haven't forgotten. I am going to do that too. So, but to do those, that one as well, and because the funk era just represents me. I love the funk. I love the growl. I love the grit in music. But then on the other side, what was the tune you wrote, David, that I called you and said, oh, that's so peaceful. It was about, based on the Israelites' journey.
Tested and tried.
That's it. Oh,
That
my
one.
God.
Yeah.
Tested and
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, that's beautiful.
That's a good one, too.
I'll play that and I'll just sit back in my seat and I just feel stress just moving out of me. It's great. So I guess I'm an eclectic type artist, but there's nothing like the funk, y'all. You gotta bring some funk in there.
Right. Now, I wanted to, since we're talking about collaborations and things like that, right before the show, before we actually came on, I played a track that was a collaboration between you two gentlemen, Sam and David, Dragonfly. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you say
yeah.
Dragonfly?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
Dragonfly.
Dragonfly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought at first he said Spanish fly, but it's dragonfly, right?
No, he didn't.
You take over. You take this, David. You take the
Some of the pine wood. That just hurt.
Dude.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
It's always great. It's always great clubbing with David. I mean, we may not be the Sam and Dave vocal groups, but we the Sam and Dave collaborating instrumental group,
There you go.
Yes, we are.
But no, it's we just flow. I mean, we know what we're thinking, we know where we're going, and he'll send something to me, say, "What do you think about this?" And next thing, put something on it, and it's like, I think it's very rarely, maybe we may do like 3 or 4 takes, but very rarely it's like 1 or 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Usually we do like one. If one doesn't do the second one, but it's like it nails it, and it's like we just leave it alone, and it just worked out. But I'll let David talk about it. I mean, that's his, I just play with David McLorren. I just work with David McLorren. I tooty on the line, and he does all the work. So I just play the trumpet. So
You just
That's not
add the little
That's not
sprinkles on,
entirely.
right?
That's not entirely true. This man, I could send him a track and he will hear something a little different. He'll be like, "Brother, what do you think about like cutting this up and moving parts?" I mean, he's a great arranger. Don't let him fool you. Sam
Yeah,
has
he
won
is.
several. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a freaking genius when it comes to his music. So don't let him downplay his part in our collaborations. It's usually a joint effort.
Yeah.
So,
I
Get him,
appreciate
David,
that.
because that's the truth.
I'm always learning from him because he has great structure. He got great music talent. He got a great eye for just sound. So whenever I send him music, I'm always just happy with what he does because I know it's in good hands, and he will never send me something back where I'll be like, "Yeah, bro, really?" I can go to sleep in peace knowing that this brother got the best interest of our track in mind. Because, we put it out together, we put our stamp on it, and, it's not like, two competing or opposing
Right.
forces. It's
Right.
like just a flow, it gels. It works, it works. That's just how it is. Like you said, we never really do multiple takes on anything. It's usually one or two, and we call it good, and then we go into mixing and mastering. The last track, Dragonfly, was actually cool because Sam actually came over while I was mastering it.
Oh yeah.
And for the first time in forever, we actually sat down and worked on the finalization of the track, and that was just incredible to have his input while I'm getting the track prepared for release. I mean, so that for me made that track even more special to actually have the man in the room.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. I mean, it's But don't, like I said, look down the road. Something's coming pretty soon. Look down the road.
Definitely. Yep.
Look down the road.
In the works. Yeah.
Yep.
The cookie is stirring again.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
And I love that. I love, like Mac said, he heard it when he talked to Gary. My goodness, I sent it to Gary. He said, "Oh, Joyce, you got a little funk in there, huh?" I'm excited about this one. I'm like, okay, cool, good. Now put your funk on it.
Yeah.
I think one of the best compliments I had when you released the album with Open Your Eyes, and Terry Tuck sent me a private message if you're listening, and he was like, "My goodness, you played that one." You know what I mean? Open, because when you send it to me, David, I listen to it and I go, it's already complete. I thought it was complete the way it was, but you trusted me to do something with it, so thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. You know what I mean? And we're overdue too, David.
Yeah, there's more to come.
Yeah, there is.
Speaking of collab, I think Gary forgot about all this, but me and Gary done something a long time ago, and I still have it. It's coming out, so we had done a collaboration. He probably forgot about it all. It's been a while,
did.
But that's right, we did, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's coming. It is coming.
Oh, the collab with Terry Tuck and Gary Fuston, the cover of Janet Jackson's song.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That to me, I thought that should have been some award somewhere for that track. It should have been Grammy. It should have been number one on smooth jazz charts. That's
definitely owe that all to Mr. Tuck and Ken J, and also the keyboardist. I forgot his name, but yeah, all that production was all Tuck stuff. That's production. That was Tuck production there.
Oh, it was? I thought that was yours.
No.
Yeah.
That's Tucky.
That's Tuck. He said no.
That's my Tuck.
But Gary has a long list of great smooth jazz. Smooth Groove. I think Smooth Groove was the first one I heard by you. And I loved it.
Smooth Cruise.
Smooth Cruise.
Yeah. That's like, what,
Remember,
9
that's
years
the theme
ago?
song. That's
10
the theme
songs?
song.
That's the theme song. Yes.
You can't get any smoother than
fan
that.
of Gary.
Yeah, you can't get any smoother than that. You can't get any smoother than that.
Oh, I appreciate it, guys. I really do appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, well, speaking of, I guess since we're on this subject, I might as well just pop this out real quick.
Yep.
But I did release a new CD. It's an 8-track CD, digital CD. It has 8 tracks.
Should I try?
8.
I think go there.
8.
I thought you talking about the 8-track tape.
8 songs.
I knew that's what you were thinking.
8 instrumentals.
What's wrong,
man?
Ray?
I know Ray was gonna pick
Ready,
that up.
Joyce?
Yeah.
I knew Ray would pick that one up.
I knew exactly what Mac was thinking.
I did too.
Me too.
Yeah, but no, it
Caddy with an 8-track in it.
Ain't no more 8 tracks out there.
Diamond in the back. When is 8 track?
Come on, come on, hey,
I know.
So when is it coming out, Gary? When's it
So
coming out?
that's what I was getting at. It officially is released today. I mean, not today, but yesterday, on the first of
Yep.
New Year. So it's actually available at all the digital download spots and everything. So
Sweet, man. Sweet.
yeah, and and then for those of you just tuned in, if you just happen to tune in late, and if you're interested in hearing some of them, the tracks, I have links on my site and also on my Facebook page. But also at the beginning of the before the show even started, I actually played all of it at the beginning.
Yeah.
So you'll be able
He
to catch.
likes.
You'll be able to
Hey,
catch
Brad.
that then.
Snatch the link and send it to me. If I wait on Gary, I ain't gonna never get that. Steal the music from him and send it to me, okay?
I know. I'm always late, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm a late bloomer.
Just trying to sneak stuff out. Oh yeah, I just released. What?
Yep. That's
Oh.
what I
He's
said.
like, I'm
we gotta
hearing
do
about it
a
now.
takeover. That's why I said we have to do a takeover, because Gary be trying
Right.
to slide.
Yeah. When
Yep.
we do this takeover, he's not gonna slide.
No, he ain't.
So when are we doing a takeover, David?
I have to discuss with Gary what his schedule's like
Okay.
first.
All
Yeah,
right.
after have my people call his people.
That would be me.
Yep. Well, Chris, you know what we got to do.
Oh yeah, I got your number now, so yeah.
Yep. You only now got my number? How long have I known you?
Speaking of phone numbers, Keith, I called you before the show, and that man said, you got the wrong number. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
So you have a new number too.
Who?
Keith,
He don't?
You.
yes.
What? Yeah. Probably so. Since you had a Joyce,
Mm-hmm.
because I've had this one a year.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
been more than a year since I've had this.
Yeah.
It's been years.
No, mine's recent. Well, I got it recently, so I have his new one.
Oh, okay.
It's just kind of ironic how people be changing their phone numbers.
Oh, whatever. You don't call nobody nowhere.
They be changing them like they change the underwear. Well, they can you woman and hide.
Well, Mac, I think underwear and phone numbers are completely two different things.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. It's far.
Goodness.
Where they be changing it?
Oh,
I don't know where
man.
you change.
Lord.
They running from somebody, hiding from the bill collector or whatever. What can I say? They be changing their numbers.
You just read into, when people just read so much into it. It's like, that didn't cross my mind. I didn't.
He's a
Never
deep
crossed your mind.
thinker.
It's more logic. That's logic to me.
He's a
No,
deep
that's
thinker.
dead spruce.
Hiding from a bill
dead
collector is
spruce
logic.
scrolls.
Yeah.
You told on yourself.
Okay, check this out now. They got a phone number.
Philosopher Ray.
They don't. When they change their phone number, they hide
Yep.
from a bill collector or somebody they hide from. Then they don't set up a voicemail. They don't set up voicemail.
You have not changed one bit, Ray. How many years? Oh, what, 4 or 5 years? Or so? How long has it been? You have not
Yep.
changed one
Story.
bit.
Yep. Still
Sam, just
Tell them I'm telling the
he's
truth.
he's coming out there to stay with you for a couple of weeks.
No. No. They need knocking on the door. Hey, it's Ray.
I was going to do some roaming out there for a couple of weeks. I was going around for a couple of weeks. Go seeing
he's
fast and
planning to
free.
convert you to raism. You'd be dressed up a suit and the red shoe scrolls in his hand knocking on your door.
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
And then
See, I'm gonna get a dog. I'm gonna get a watchdog, and I'm gonna I'm gonna get a piece of Ray's clothing and I'll tell him to sniff this. I tell him.
Bring me on out, huh?
Oh my God.
Yep. Especially since he changes his undies like he changes his phone number.
I'll be reading from the book. Ray's book, chapter 3, verse 10.
What did you say, Chris?
What you say,
I'll be
Gwen?
reading from the book of Ray, chapter 3, verse 10.
Yeah.
It's all good, Ray.
I
It's all
knew
good.
it. Sam,
Oh.
I appreciate what you said. I ain't changed not a lick.
You know, you haven't. You haven't. But that's good. That's all right. That's all right, man.
Hey, Sam, it's all right, but you still can't come
It's
to
all
my
right.
Still can't come over.
My mommy said I'm not coming outside to play.
Still can't come over. It's all good.
Oh man, what a reunion, man. What a reunion.
Yeah. Boy, you know, I see your cousin laying up in there. Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Walter. Mr. Walter Taylor.
He's been quiet and everything.
Yeah, he's been quiet. But you know, he got some new stuff out.
Yes,
Oh,
he
yeah,
is.
definitely. It's great stuff.
Definitely. Yep.
He has more than that. Now, y'all don't realize that he got more songs that he ain't letting on.
I
Y'all don't know about
know
that.
it.
You know, he got more songs that just.
But you missed the show when he told us that. You missed all that.
I'm sorry I missed it. You know, maybe I've been in a moving process or something. I don't know what was going on.
Sam,
I think you were. Actually.
I've been on Walter over 20 years or better. To get some music out here. And it. Boy, thank God for pandemic.
How you
He
doing?
got that coolest brother in
How
the
you
world.
do? How you do, Grissom? How you do, Grissom?
No, because I was laughing because of what Carmen Bruner said. She goes, the book of Ray, and don't forget Ray's chair.
You know, your chair's been behaving today.
I try to be a little still today.
Oh my God.
But anyway, Coach Walter got some great stuff, and I'm doing what I can do to help him get him, get him out there, and you know, he put the stuff out there. But I'm gonna keep telling him every time he send me something, turn those vocals up. That's all I'm gonna keep saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Don't worry, Sam. When this pandemic is up, I'm gonna go steal his music and his hats.
There you go.
Yep.
So I know I'll have music.
Lord B, don't forget to take his Gino clothes as well.
Y'all remember that?
All right.
Okay, y'all need to quit.
You mean Kenny?
Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all remember that?
I heard that, Sam.
Well,
About to get into a Negro
We had a
spiritual.
friend in Jesus.
you better sing.
Yep.
Nope.
No. What we need to hear is Lord V's deep voice.
Yeah.
Bass up in here. Come on. Lord V. You know, another thing that you didn't say, you're also an independent recording artist as well, because you've done some tracks too with that beautiful voice. Didn't you do something? Was it with David?
Yes.
The other David. Not David McLorren.
You talking about David Howard?
Howard.
Yes.
David Howard. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Oh,
Not me.
come on. That was fun. That was just fun. Period.
I know it was.
Yeah,
So you're a
that
recording artist as well.
Yeah,
Didn't
'cause
y'all
you-
do the animation also, Keith? You just done the boys, but you was telling me about y'all was gonna do a cartoon or something, the animation.
No, that's still Ray. That takes time, just like any other movie.
Yes.
Well, the hell, get the movie done.
I'm not the producer.
He did his part. He's waiting.
I've waited to see it, boy.
Yeah, but he's
For those who don't know, I'm in an animated animated movie about mythological gods, and I am the voice of Anubis.
Ah,
So,
right on.
so he's still doing his casting, and I mean my part is set. We're just waiting on the other characters,
Yeah.
and
Right on.
so hopefully next year, with the pandemic, it made it stretch out even longer.
Right.
So me and him, we talk at least twice a week. For something that he wants me to do, to add in, or he may do a little animated 30-second spot of the character, and I go ahead and throw in the voice.
Well, that's
Right
all
on.
That's all right, man.
But I have a request, Keith.
Yes, ma'am.
Could you just sing in your deep voice, "You'll never find another love like mine"?
Go ahead, hit it, Keith.
Well, and he's not, and he's still not as deep as I am.
I know, but I want it in your voice. Oh,
So
you're
I
Barry
mean,
White. You're
I'm-
Barry
well,
White.
I've been on John the Saint CDs.
Yeah.
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 He
Is
did
he
a couple,
ignoring
a couple of songs he wanted me to do,
Mm-hmm.
and add in that Barry White tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
You
said,
know,
I think
so-
when we had him on the show, he said he had to recalibrate his stuff because you
Yep.
blew him out with the deep
Yeah.
voice.
And that particular song was it was a great song. Everything went well. When it got to Amazon, they put a sticker on it,
Why?
Why?
explicit content.
What?
Oh, shit.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
What content? Just because you have a deep voice?
Well, the name of the song is called "Feel Me."
In what
I was
context?
waiting.
In what context, please? Please. In what context? In what
I had
context?
stuff in, oh, I love the way
Uh-huh.
you touch me, blah, 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 blah. On and on like that. So we did that in the beginning, and then we took it out the end, hey, I love the way you kiss, and da-da-da. It was not much for them to stick a sticker on it.
I'm still
Wow.
waiting for something.
Wow.
Go ahead and sing it, Keith. I want to hear it too.
Yeah, just say never, never gonna give you up. Anything. Can't get enough of your love. Do a little something.
Go ahead,
Look,
Keith.
do a little something, something.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
but not for nothing. We have another animated character on our chat though. Papa Smurf.
Blackula.
Or Raven Rachi.
What was that, Dave? I mean, Gary.
I forgot you are Papa Smurf back. I forgot about that. I think
Yeah.
Henry gave you that name. Wasn't it Henry
No,
Mixon?
actually, I'm the one that called him Papa Smurf.
You
first.
did? Okay. All right.
That
Oh,
was me. Thank you.
yeah.
All right. Now back to my song request.
Lord Keith. We're still waiting.
Don't be
Even
silly, Keith.
Cynthia Adams says, please, Keith.
Yes. I'll do Feel Me. I don't care.
Gary should have a song in the system.
And real quick, Yvonne J says hi to everybody. She just got in the chat room.
Hi,
Hi,
Yvonne.
Yvonne.
Hi.
Hi.
No.
All right, Keith, back to you.
Yep.
Hello, Keith.
Come on. You want me to go turn the keyboard on?
Keith, I was gonna say,
Oh
Dave.
my God, David! I can't. David, you throwing me under the bus.
I mean,
I got
You.
to
bus.
What key are you in? I can't remember I am.
Lowest.
Me.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. There you go.
Hey.
Warm up doesn't count.
You will never find.
You will
Three
never
words.
find.
You will never
Sam.
find.
Why?
You'll never. Come on.
Let's go.
I just sang that part. You sing it with me. Come on. And I'm the one that
Keith, we're serious.
Come
in the chat room.
on.
out.
Don't front like you don't know it. I know you know it.
Keith didn't know he was gonna be auditioning today.
I don't even know the dude who sung the song.
Hey, Bickley said we want the Feel Me song.
And Carmen says, "Oh my G, Keith, I think I just dropped my."
You're gonna have to find that song. You have to find the song.
I gotta go look for that song.
Oh.
Yeah. Carmen Bruner, she just said, "Oh, OMG, Keith, I think I just dropped my pajamas." No, I'm ready. Come on, Chris, let's go.
Yeah, I'm with y'all.
Oh.
You better watch that because Mac's gonna get jealous of you, Keith. You know what I mean? You the tall man and you're getting all this attention. Come on now.
Has he even tried?
Oh.
I can't remember who we had on the show, and Keith. I mean, and Mac was like, and he was like, go. I'm like, okay, all right, Mr. Barry White, trying to be.
He was trying.
He lowered his voice.
Did he put
Well,
the Did he put the bass on? Did he put the bass on?
But Keith, come on, Keith.
I know I sound sexy. I know that.
Oh, please.
What you say, Mac? Say it again.
What?
Come on, 4 notes. You'll never find. Come on, Keith.
Sounding like Chris Tucker over there.
It's too high for me.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, he's not. Do it in your key. Come on, we only have about 10 minutes left in the show.
Come on, in the key of G. Let's go.
Or even the key of C.
You can B flat.
My high time fly.
Hey, Keith said he didn't know he was gonna come on and have to audition for her.
I cannot believe, is Lloyd V being shy, you guys?
Evidently he is. Evidently he is.
I've never seen you shy.
Oh.
You didn't know I was a shy guy?
Let me take a picture of this, because this is a monumental event.
Yes, it is.
You are shy? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Bickley.
Come on.
Come on, Keith.
I hear you, Bickley. Anything. Come on.
Oh, my girl Bickley throwing me under the bus.
Yes, girl, throw you under the bus.
Hi, Bickley. Hey, what's up, Bickley?
Hey, there it is. There's the producer right there, John the Saint. John the Saint.
What's up, John?
Tell Gary to
He
cue
heard
up
me
that
talking
song.
about Field, so he said he's going to jump off.
The only way you going to do this, King, hey, if a Beckland throw you under the bus, we throwing you up under the bus. That
Really?
way you can come on
Still
under
saying
that
Beckley?
bus.
Beckley.
Come
You
on.
heard it.
Well, I messed up.
I don't believe it either, Costello. He's not shy.
Oh.
Come
The
on,
only way you
Keith.
can do this is go
Oh
ahead
my
and do it.
God.
You can come out from under the bus.
Okay. On 1. 1, 2, 3. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Maestro.
Okay. Okay. There was a part because we are the group I used to sing with. We are sing dramatic songs, and they had a tune called the Dramatics theme.
Okay.
So the basement, after they played the music and we did the routines, the basement would come out. I can't even remember the song.
That's the damn
See?
thing. Yeah. Do something that you remember.
He gave that long introduction.
For
I
nothing.
don't remember. Mind them when playing.
It's called the stall. Darling.
You're not going to sing it, are you?
You see, I'm drinking my water. You know, my throat has been jacked up. I've been sucking on balls today.
Everybody in the chat
Yeah, so
room.
you ready? It's
Everybody in the
showtime,
chat
buddy.
room. They're rooting for you. Come
I
on.
got the ball.
I'm sorry,
You
Keith.
Put $500. The Saint put $500 on it. Let's go.
Yeah, he said that.
He sure did. $500.
And then Miss Christie.
Wait a minute, John, did he say 500? Hold
What
up,
was
hold up.
that?
Yeah.
You'll never find. How's that? I know, right, Greg? $500. Come on, man.
Hey, Keith, I'll do it for you.
Let me see if my cash.
Oh, there you go.
I don't see the cash app ringing. I'm looking for a notification.
Yes.
All right, I guess he's just not going to do
Oh,
it. I
he
did
said
it, Chris did it,
Oh, he
Dave
meant
did it.
500-word essay. See?
Yeah, he could send that through Cash App.
I've got PayPal. You can send it to me for.
Hey, you can send it to me in Facebook. And Facebook allows you to send money.
You are never fine. I love a lot mine.
You'll never find Lord be singing a line.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
I am congested for real.
Well, okay then, but you can still do it. You talking, aren't you?
Yeah.
I
Said something right.
We have spent over 5 minutes trying to get this man to sing one line, and he just won't do it. I think we found a way to get Keith to, be shy about something.
Yep.
Thank you, Cynthia.
until you get me on stage.
Well,
You're on stage now.
This is the stage.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
This is the stage.
yeah, you are.
This is a stage. You on there now.
The whole band is here. We got a guitar player. We got the saxophone.
What'd you say,
player,
Dave?
we got a trumpet player. We got a chair musician. A singer.
I got a keyboard right beside me. I'll turn it on. Tell me what
Yep.
key you want.
And I'll try to be your background singer.
Mhm. Hey,
Man, let's go.
See?
He did.
Let's
No,
do-
we see that. But you're all right. You can talk. You talk. You
Yep.
can still sing. Your voice
You don't
ain't
even sound congested.
It's not gone.
Pretty much.
Uh-oh, Mac.
We're giving
We
it a
heard
shot.
you singing.
Y'all gonna make Keith.
Okay.
Mac just let out a tune, y'all.
Like a man.
Woo!
Any way you want to. See, I'm hoarse.
That's nice.
It sounded great.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it sounded
See, you
good.
snuck it in. I wasn't listening. You got my attention. And just when I started listening, he goes, well, that's it. I'm hoarse.
Man, go ahead. Go ahead and do Lou Ross, man.
I
Go
think
ahead.
he did it.
Okay,
Man,
Mac,
ain't
you
nobody
do
do no
it.
Lou Ross.
Yeah,
You never find it. That's Lou Ross.
Well, that's high.
That's not high. That's like
That's
very.
high.
It's definitely high for me now with a hoarse throat.
Well, Mac, I tell you what. Why don't you sing for us? Come on, Mac. Come on.
I need some auto tune.
Yeah. I got it right here.
And a snack. And a snack.
See, David got
I got
everything.
you. I got you, Ray.
Oh my God.
That's all I remember. If I remember something from the ball, it was
Yeah.
Just that I sing with you, Keith, that would help. What do you want to sing? I'll sing with you.
Joyce, we still on that?
No, I didn't miss it, but Colleen has a special request. You got fans, dude. I'm just reading what they're asking.
Wow.
Okay.
Keith said, I didn't know I was
Leave
going to
you
have to come
alone.
on and do an audition tonight.
I think I'm kind of enjoying your shyness because I've never seen that before.
I like that. Like what Gia said. I like, hey, snack would motivate Ray. Ray, you need a snack? You need a
Oh,
snack,
please
Ray?
don't tempt him, because he'll be smacking on the mic.
Oh.
I don't want to hear that.
I miss those days. You know?
You'll be doing this.
I miss those days, man. What happened?
He said just feed him, huh?
Well, Sam, we gave him a hard time. We said that is just not professional looking. We're on the air, and you crunching and moving the bag and banging on the mic, One time he even burped on the mic. That's just not cool.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
I think this would be a good idea to do.
Oh man.
What? Eat snacks on the show?
Bring in like Gia, bring in some of the guests, Colleen, bring them in and let them.
And let them sing.
Let what?
Let them come on the air with us.
Well, we had planned on getting Gia, but she couldn't. Because-
Was she in the room?
Well, she's in the room. She can do the chat room, but she can't get on Skype right now because of the setup where she's at. She's not at home. She's at her mom's because she's taking care of her mom and her sister right now.
Yeah, leave her alone.
Right.
And leave Gia alone.
Thought she would be with us
You got
right now.
you got
She
the
would
right.
be
She's already.
Oh, Sam, you do that too well, bro.
I'm done. That was good. That was a good one.
I had a great teacher. You know.
That was good.
Teacher, you know, man, let me tell you.
Hold on.
Let me tell you.
Been holding on to this. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
Better get some
see,
snacks.
hey, Mac, it's 4 o'clock.
it's 4.
4 o'clock.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
my
What
God.
did I do now? What did I
I
do?
know, Sam.
Lord,
leave us alone.
Lord have
Tested
mercy.
him too much.
Where's he go? Where y'all got him going to? Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
When he
can't
comes
stop.
back, we'll be off the air. Hurry.
He has even flossed his teeth while we're on the air.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Remember when Aziza called him out on that one?
Exactly.
No, I think the worst is when he got out his chair and that was cracking the back.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yes he did. Yes he did.
Well, there's a snack.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Gee whiz.
Okay. He went and got his ice cream.
Oh,
It's time to go.
It's time to go.
Yep.
Yep.
enjoy,
Y'all gotta
enjoy,
leave, but y'all gotta
enjoy your
get up.
snack, Ray. Enjoy your snack, Ray. Enjoy your snack.
I don't know what y'all gonna do with that.
We're going to send him to
Can't take
Atlanta.
him anywhere. We
Yep.
cannot
What?
take him anywhere.
Atlanta so he could be Pinewood.
Yeah.
But he's gonna watch him get out of the truck.
Slide.
Oh,
If I know he's coming next time, I'm taking a video.
please,
So
please
y'all know
do,
I'm
Keith.
not lying.
Keith,
I'ma
please
take a
do.
video when he get out the truck, and I'm
Keith, I
gonna
want
post
to see it.
Yeah, we want all. We all want to see that one.
Gotta see.
I've
Please.
seen it before. Yeah.
Okay, y'all.
What did
Well,
that mean?
well, let's get this thing wrapped up. I sure appreciate
Yeah.
y'all coming and hanging out today on
Yeah.
on this New Year festive because
Oh yeah, yeah.
because I
Enjoy
mean
it.
it's been such a crazy 2020, and we all not by choice, but things have changed, and so it was really nice to be able to get with you guys to talk and just kind
Yeah,
of
definitely need some laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta laugh sometime.
No
with all the
doubt.
crazy stuff going on.
no
you know.
doubt, no
G?
doubt.
Lord G, I'm gonna hold you responsible if Atlanta don't do what they need to do.
Yeah.
You got that, G? I'm gonna hold you responsible.
I-
You should be on you should be on
I
the
totally hear
airline
you.
on your show. All right, everyone. You know it's time. It's voting time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So go after the G. Go do what you got to do now.
I'm with you, brother.
Yeah.
I got you. They have to get out and do the right thing.
Oh
Mhm.
man.
For sure. For sure.
Damn it, ice cream good.
What's up? What was that, Ray?
He sucked that ice cream up, man.
What was that, Ray?
It's good.
You see, Ray acts lucky because you can't tell whether it's the gray or the ice cream on his teeth.
Oh, oh
It
man.
all looks the same color.
That's good.
Oh boy.
That's too good.
Look at me, see all this gray hair in my face.
Mhm.
Then they look at my head. You dye your hair? No.
Mm.
And
Oh, well, it's time to go.
It is.
Wrap it up, Gracie.
Come on, Gary, take over.
Yes,
I'm glad
it's
you
time.
We're doing storytelling time.
I know.
Yep.
We'd be messed up.
I know.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Okay. Well, happy 2021. Happy New Year, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. And again, I want to thank all my friends here, comrades, for hanging out with me today, and just making me laugh because this was good. It was.
Yes,
Here,
it
we
was
wouldn't
good.
have it any other way. We love you, brother.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
thanks, Greg. Thanks, Greg.
I appreciate y'all, and I look forward to some good things happening for all of us in 2021. So let's have that positive view looking forward, and
Yes.
everybody just have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. And I'll pass it over to the rest of the game.
David?
Well, it's been really, really nice catching up with the family, and I mean everybody on the chat as well as the people online and listening to us anonymously. I pray nothing but good things and blessings for you in 2021, and let's all go for it and live life to the fullest because we only have one life.
That's right.
Much love.
Amen.
amen.
Sam?
Pretty much ditto. Wishing everybody a happy 21. I'm telling you, we need some good things happening. And I know it will happen, and it's just good to be around good friends. It's just good to realize what you have and just make the best of it. Just do what you can do and don't give up. I mean, as long as you got breath in your body, you got to keep going.
Yeah.
You just got to keep going.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here too. Lord V?
Many thanks, as always, for extending your hand, letting me come on the show. It's always a blessing to be among friends and family, and I hope everyone have a really great 2021.
Yeah.
Stay blessed and stay safe.
And please, Keith, let them know when you're on.
Yes.
Oh, you can catch me on So Jazzy Radio every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 7 o'clock p.m. to 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time at www.sojazzyradio.com.
Ooh.
Yes.
That boy.
Ooh.
Nice.
Radio
You'll
voice.
never
Lord have
find.
mercy.
Greg, stop.
You'll never find.
Ooh. You're still not getting that $500.
Yeah, Ray, you got to go lower than that.
You'll never find. I ain't
So,
know.
Lowering your pitch, not in the chair.
Yeah, you gonna make them pass out.
All right, Mac, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just glad, that the fellas came in today, because I enjoy them every time they come in, They've been there from day one. So, I appreciate this. I really do, And, since Sam is out in L.A. now, Keith is in Atlanta. I don't know about David. David's a nomad.
No, David's just mad.
I know that's right,
David just back.
But no, I just, hope everybody out there be safe and have a prosperous new year in 2021. Because this is going to be awesome. Once we get over this pandemic, it's going to be good. He's just cleaning up the earth. Sad, but it's sad. But I say this, see you later, bye.
All right. You done, Mac? Can I get a word in edgewise?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh,
David,
man,
Sam,
oh,
and Keith, for being on the show today. You guys are hilarious. You three kings. What a blessing it is to have you guys on the show today. And everybody in the chat room, regulars and the new people. But let's start the new year with everybody inviting other people to come and listen to the show as we celebrate new artists and as we have a good time too. You can see we can be a little jovial sometimes, but it's all in fun. And I'm looking forward to 2021, doing some things with Gary. I'm looking forward to working with Willie, and I'm looking forward to just doing new things. I'm getting back into the writing thing again. Or sometimes it's just old stuff that I just never, like David said, you got a stack of things and you just go back and look at it. So releasing a new single, hopefully a couple of them within the next month or so, and I'll be in touch. And love everybody. Have a blessed and wonderful 2021 in spite of. Gris?
Okay. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Chat room. Thank you guys for being here with us and enjoying this amazing show that we had with these wonderful gentlemen. My brothers, my Ninja, my Sam, my Lord V, thank you. I love you guys to the moon and back. You guys are the best. And please tune in next week. I'm still working on who's going to be on, and we'll let you know when we do the takeover show as well. I can't wait for that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. The last time we had, like, what? How many hours was it? Like 2-3 hours?
I think so.
Yes. It went on, yes.
Well, anyway, we're going to talk about us off the air as far as why it took so long. But anyway, we're going to reminisce on that one. But anyway, thank you guys again. We have a better 2021, that we're all going to be healthy and we get back more of our normal than this being normal. So just on the air. Because I still, since I live by myself, I still miss being able to hug my friends. So I'm dying to have somebody to like grab onto and give a bear hug kind of thing. It's like I miss that. Yeah. So hope we're gonna be able to get back to that soon. So we can do that. So anyway,
well, Mac lives alone. Maybe y'all can share hugs.
Why do you want to go there?
You just messed my flow. I can't believe you did that to me. It's usually him.
Dang.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
It's contagious. Ray's converting everybody.
Boy, y'all ain't right.
Okay, back to you, Gris. My bad. It was my fault.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe out there. And like Dave McLorren and everyone has said, live life to the fullest, enjoy it because it's the only one we have. And be kind to everyone, okay? Regardless of what their background or religious beliefs or whatever. We're still human beings. We need to treat each other as such, okay? So we'll see you next week. Ciao.
All right.
Y'all don't treat me like y'all.
Gary.
Say good night, Gracie.
Okay, we'll see you next week, people. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of it.
Take care.
Because I'm hungry.